bags that I've never seen before, and pillows that I've never seen before, and like, I'm like,
Is it the homeless sleeping in the room?
it's kind of impossible.
No, we're gonna work on our storage unit. Cause there's stuff that's been in there. Let's see, we opened up in 2017. It's never been touched.
Yeah.
And actually it was 2015, but I got it because I moved in 10.
Yeah.
I was like, so there's, you know that paperwork that you're like going, I'm gonna go through it and shred it and do
That's
it.
what I did last.
I burned a whole bunch of paper the other day.
Yep, that's what I've got to do.
Day before yesterday.
I had papers from two parents of
Right.
Mara Jewel. Right. She's enrolled in summer school. She's 44 now.
Yeah, it's probably time to get rid of those things.
Well, I moved here in 2011. And I had a different storage unit for probably the first couple of years that I lived here. And then I moved everything to the barn.
Yep.
It's been in there since. So,
And you know, in this, they didn't see
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling myself. You know, getting.
So that is our plan. Is to clean out our storage, so after we get to the stuff we to use. I know, right?
I can see everything but my toes.
I bring the remote with me now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this really feels good, I have to tell you.
You know, I gotta tell you, I roller skated on Sunday, off and on for like 2 hours. There are things that are sore that I didn't, like the center of my back between my shoulder blades are super sore.
Did you have to stand up?
Well, yeah, and the floor was like glass, like it was even shiny like glass. So like if you made a mistake, forget it. And like all my lower back, like just my neck is sore.
We go with really great. So we put the skates on and do it, but I think.
You have to get one of those little cart things.
They do have those little.
Yeah.
Let's flex.
The ground is so far away.
It's very far away. Well, and I harassed a bunch of club people to come with me and skate with me because I used to love to roller skate. And so I harassed them all, and a bunch of them showed up, and one of the ladies got her skates on, and before I was ready, she went out just to try it before the floor got too busy, fell down, hurt her tailbone so bad, she took her skates off, and she never skated for the rest of the time. I need to wait so I can see you fall. But then I was like, I don't want to hurt myself seriously here.
It used to be really good, but it's been a minute.
Well, I ice skated when I was little, and then I roller skated all through high school, and then I roller bladed until I left Massachusetts, probably 2008.
Not this girl. I tried roller skating. I was nobody who did it.
No?
That's the one thing we gotta do when I was, every Friday and Saturday, we went roller skating.
See, now I want to find a place to roller skate more regularly, because it really, I mean, literally worked my entire body.
Did you go to the Blue Springs one?
We were in Olathe, somewhere like Skate City, like, because that's where they live, but
Blue Springs, I got nice.
Blue Springs.
Yeah. The rink.
Yes.
Rat.
Rings.
Rats.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking, if, you know, I used to rollerblade all the time, I thought, I could rollerblade with my dog. Except, she has to be really good, and I have to remember how to rollerblade.
Right.
So maybe not the first thing.
Roll it together, rollerblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, roller hockey or
Yes.
hockey.
And I love it because point and flex.
Ooh. I'm trying to figure out why my ankles are so sore. Like this is like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta push them. Oh my goodness. How about can we circle?
Have you seen what they call the Griffin Brothers?
Yeah.
They are real on Facebook.
Do they roller skate?
Yes, and they're two larger black men. And they're like doing dance reverse. And I'm like, and they're like diving pool type stuff, right? They're not like, well, that's what I want to be able to look like, but
Yeah, and I used to be really good. I used to be able to do turns and skate backwards and
yeah.
and do all kinds. Oh, now I did this and my feet went.
I'm following.
You can stay there. I'm gonna just turn to the side for a second. Because I don't wanna do things to the camera that looks seen. So, I was thinking, we did some lead ups, not last time, but a couple times ago. We sit. I know we haven't done we sit in a while, but I remember the joy.
Pam was so happy with.
Yes, and my inner thighs hurt so badly right now. I figure, why not? Right? So you can either put hands, you can go to elbows. Elbows is sometimes good. If you want to use blocks, I don't care. Whatever way. But what I would like is to just point those toes nice and tight, bend your knees. Bring them in a little closer. There we go. Until your hips tilt back. So there's a point where you're upright. You gotta pull them back a little bit so that all your weight is on your hips. Right? Point those toes. How about right, left, right, left, right, left? Let's not kill ourselves. We can do this. And even though I'm leaning on my hands, I'm not down into my shoulders, so make sure you don't sink me down. Right? Stay up nice and tall. Just what I did. Not And then we'll stop down. And then how about just a good old time sit. And so, yeah, if you want to use blocks, try your elbows on the blocks. Ooh, elbows on the blocks. I like that. So you still get that loungy feel that we all love. No, they're saying. You just feel weird. It's just like, you feel crooked.
So can you feel like you're on the back of your toe?
But again, you don't want to sink down in here. You want to stay out of your shoulders, right? So we point those toes and we bring them up.
Oh, you did it! You did it! I don't know if I did it. You know what? It's a start though, right? It's a start.
It is a start. How about we bring them up, we go out, we go together, and we bring them in.
Woo! Yes! Go Pam! I'll sit and watch.
Okay,
girls. I'm just really happy you did one.
We're gonna build back up. We used to do a lot of these sit things.
But I was laying down.
Oh, is that one?
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
She was more down. She's good though. I'm happy. She's good.
No, this is good. I like this. So, can you get to pointed toes again?
So pull your belly down. Pull your pelvic floor up. It'll help.
And now lift those toes.
Even if you don't get it, oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
And close.
Woo!
And then,
Yay! And that was an awesome one. That wasn't like, oh, look, she did it. That was, look, she's still doing it.
yeah. One more. We can do one more, right?
Oh my gosh.
One more. It'll be amazing.
So remember, find your abs, pull your pelvic floor, make everybody help you.
Yes.
Push your elbows down into
Everything
the
nice and
blocks.
tight. Yeah.
Yeah, push down into the blocks.
Point those toes.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift them
Go
up.
Pam, go Pam, go Pam, go, go, go,
Open.
go, go, go.
Close. Yeah. All right.
But you can feel how everything has to be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if something lets go, you're like,
It's really stupid that that's
so much work.
Well, gee, maybe we should start doing them every week then. You think we're good now?
Yeah. No.
Again?
No, actually, every time you come to class, you realize you're working core muscles. Because I have the same dance that I've been trying to train for. That is a very true statement. Jonathan is dragging me across the floor in a plank position,
Oh.
but my plank is here, and I have to be able to push down from this position and push my toes in and hang up a little bit. It's not easy. I'm just gonna say it's not easy.
Mm.
Being on the back of your toes and pushing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff. So that's why we are working this man.
Yes, it's all good. And now we're gonna stretch it out. And we're gonna stretch our back a little bit because my whole back is like, do you know you're 50 years old?
Right? There it goes.
I know, right? So let's either find a block or a heel, if you don't have a block. I'll leave my hands there. And I don't know why I have this block in my hand, I don't need it.
Actually, sometimes it's like,
Yeah,
push the block.
yes, you can. And again, make sure, because some of you like straight lines between your knees and your hand. You want to push those hips front. So your back arches.
Oh.
My quads are like, what? And then come on down. Let's go to the other side, nice and slow. Again, heel or block.
Oh, I start high, and then I go, okay, and go a little lower.
Down. Two hands if you can. So if you want to go down with two blocks, like this, that works. I'm gonna go up and over. And again, especially when you don't have the blocks, you gotta really push all of this that way, right? Holy mackerel. Oh. And on down. Look at her, she's Jonathan on us.
Oh, man. Go ahead and try that.
It was nice.
To your chest.
I was to say, I felt
Yeah,
up here when I was coming down out of it.
it just kind of like lays you open.
Yeah.
And I've done 2 upper body days, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
So let's stretch that lower back real quick. These apart. In front. And if you want to put blocks, this gives you a little bit more support. My lower back says, you've been mean to me this week. Yes, I have. Who knew roller skating for the first time in 20-ish years? How's that affect on
It's my left foot.
It's your left foot?
Yeah, it's a flexibility thing right now.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't know how to be drugged across the floor. It's not here, right?
That's not easy. Because that means you're all of your weight. I mean, not only are they tucked under, but then all of your weight is on this part of your hip.
Right, well, and I'm trying to lift myself up.
You're sure you need to.
Right, just that alone.
Yeah.
So you have to push harder to lift yourself up.
Yes.
Yeah. And then and it's only like 2 seconds. That is the hardest 2 seconds of the whole routine.
But you got
Yeah, and it's a ooh. And you see what my feet do? right?
Yes.
They wanna flex.
They
What kind
do,
of dance is that?
but you can't do that.
Viennese waltz. Not only is it a hard move, but it's a hard dance. And it's fast. It's gorgeous.
I'm sure it is. I can't wait to see it when it's done, they're missing.
We have what did I call it? A blooming galaxy. I know, we start really small. And ends up we do this arm slide thing and I'm here and he's running around me. That to be the one that I'm like, oh,
That's
easy.
Nice.
Yeah. I just don't want to be going across the floor.
Well, you know. So first position, heels together and toes apart. We're gonna work on feet for just a second. Point that toe, drop your heel, second position, make sure they match. Lift that heel into letter T, squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze it. Point that toe front, drop your heel, heels and toes line up. Lift that heel into fifth, out to second, into first, other side.
It's easy to cheat this.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, everything is tight from here all the way down to my toe and drop. And if you add the drag, so not only pointing, but then dragging that toe, you get even a little bit more. And again, you're pulling all this up. And then point, drop your heel, lift, heel and toe touch, fifth position, out to second, into first. And my arms, even though they're preparatory position and they kind of look like they're just hanging out, they're not. All of this is tight. I can feel all of this here. I can actually feel my shoulders too. Probably because, although I'm not gonna mention it. So, we're squeezing in tight, right? All those ab muscles are helping us out. Stay nice and tall. Lift those arms first, second, third, fourth, fifth, open, over, down, and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, open, over, down. How about a little plie and up? Plie down, front open, plie down, front open, down, down. Two more. And again, everything is tight. Point that toe, whichever one, drop your heel, second position. Again, down, up, open, down. Make sure your feet match. You do. Your legs matching. Two more. Now, I want you to bring backs of hands are going to come front, and we're going to bring everything with it. I'm actually leaning forward, hands touch. So I've got my head kind of down between my arms, and then we're going to turn and we're going to open and arch. Yeah. Turn and over. Backs of hands, open and arch.
Really have to have it nice there.
Yeah, you go. Turn.
My big toes pressed on the floor.
Yes, you know what? My big toes are pressing the floor too, now that you mention it. Everything's tight. And when I go back, obviously I can't go too far back. No one wants you to anyway. But I'm pushing my chest front, right? So again, over and open. And over and open. Ooh, how's that for arms and shoulders and things? How about over? Now I'm going to bend one knee. I'm going to bend the knee in the direction that I'm going. And if you want the other hand, just under. Open. Open, one more, over, open. Now we're gonna slide and open, slide. Now I want you to think about your upper body. My shoulders are going all the way to the direction that I'm facing. Right? So we're twisting on purpose. Like, not yet. So my back hand leads the way and then flips over. Back hand leads the way, over. And you get that little bit of a lunge in there while you're doing it. And then how about down and up and over, down. So it's kind of like a big circle with your arm. But I'm bending my knee a little bit. I've got that lunge. And if you really think about which direction, right? The back of my hand leads the way the whole time. Back of my hand leads the way. So you've got to think about keeping your hand facing in the right direction. All right, how about a little sit, 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 sit. Right? And then can we point, point, point. So we're keeping our feet on the floor, but we're straightening our leg, so it's like you're pointing your toe, right? And now we're gonna flex, flex, flex. And my butt is scooping down and up, down and up, down and up. How's the butt? Down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now.
So yeah, I did not set up this class today,
I know I'm doing something right when Pam sighs at me.
right? Yeah, you can feel stuff, right?
Yeah.
All the things, yeah.
Yeah.
Good! Woo! I'm actually getting a little warm.
I'm very good at this. Like,
You all ready? You know what, instead of doing this, hold on. There was one more thing I wanted to do that I let you have a little break first. So we had all of our second position plie. We did all kinds of things. The one thing that we didn't do that I just want to do really quick, well, maybe not quick, but second position, we've got those soft knees, right? And we're gonna bend and first. Oh my God. Now I'm really pushing my luck. Bend and, okay, so bend and first. Bend, you don't have to come off the floor, but you have to change from first to second, and second to first. And there's a little bend in between, taking off and landing. 4 more. 4, stay up nice and tall. 3, oh that's 3.
about to say,
2, woo! And 1.
I feel like I'm top heavy today. I just wanna fall over.
that's when you squeeze this more.
So,
Real.
point that right toe. Right? Lift it up, down. Doesn't have to be high. Arms at second will help you. But remember, I'm tight all the way to the tip of my toe. All of this is tight. My abs are engaged, so I can lift that leg without like oofing and cheating and doing some stuff, right? And now go side. Now we're gonna go side. Side. You can leave it out if you want. Really what I want you to think about is staying balanced.
Are you balanced over your left heel?
I am balanced.
I can feel my toes grip the floor, but my head weighs over my heel.
Yes. I had to think about which one was in that left.
Oh, sorry. I know.
4, 3, 2, 1, and now we can go back. Now this, you probably will get even less.
But you just feel your glutes.
Yes.
And the same legs like, are we done yet?
Yes. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Standing leg. Check it out.
Is there something wrong with your second leg?
Don't worry, we're going to do it all on the other foot now. So point that toe. See, the moves don't have to be hard. Lift and down, and again, tight all the way to my toe.
It must be the theme of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were lifting Kleenexes one day.
Oh, yeah? Kleenexes?
Kleenex, yeah, literally just one even, with 2 hands.
And 3, and 2, and 1, then to the side. Again, it doesn't have to come all the way in. I want you to think about staying up nice and tall. Really what I want to make sure is that your leg goes straight to the side and that it doesn't do any funny business. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then around to the back. Back. And again, we're keeping all of this up nice and tall. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1.
Oh, this muscle right here, burn.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's a good muscle. I'm glad you got to that muscle.
Woo! So, are you feeling things you usually don't feel in this class?
Probably. And
I mean, because you work out a lot.
Yeah.
But, and I'm always like, you should feel this, blah, blah, blah. But now you're feeling things, your mind's going, oh, wait a minute.
yeah,
This is
I don't know if it's because of, I don't know why, but yeah, I feel it more.
I am super happy.
Yes. Absolutely. Because that's what, I mean, that's like the thing, okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. Roller skating, right?
Yeah.
I got home from roller skating and I was like, why am I sore in all these weird spots? Like,
Yeah. Walking away right inside.
I didn't even know that could be sore. Like, what happened? And it's because I was doing something different, which makes me happy that you're feeling different things, because that means I'm moving you a way that you might not be moving in a bunch of other classes.
And you pushed your boundary earlier with that V-sit to make these up.
Yeah. See, V-sits are good. She's like, what?
Okay, it's kind of like burpees. Burpees are good. No one likes them, but they're good.
Yes.
Are they really good? Yeah, they really are.
I don't want to push my leg. Let's do some balances so we get a little, actually, no, let's do a little chasse. Oh, she's,
I'm fixing
let me
it.
go this way. Okay, so right foot, remember chasse is step, jump, step, so your feet change. That bottom foot, and we're going the other way. Good. So it's step, change, step, change, step, change, step, change, step, change, step. Right foot, step. Now if you can get a little bend. And point. And again, add that little demi-plie in there. Now, you can try and go a little wider. Step, one more step. Think about, I'm up nice and tall. My toe points to go to my next place. Awesome.
She's like, what's my heart rate? Wait a minute. Wrong class.
Wrong class. All right, let's do one more thing. Oh, you know what? You did all those pointy things, but I wanted you to forget about your legs for a minute. Because what I missed is our circles. So, it doesn't, there should be no weight or very little weight, right? Make sure this hip is locked in, right? So if I'm standing, right, my hips are nice and straight, I point that toe just a little out to the front. They're still in alignment, and then I bend my knee, and those hips don't move.
And look how lifted she is out of that hip. So good.
It does it, nice stuff.
You know what? It's a start though.
Yes. And if you can do circles one way, then switch directions, try the other way. And then stop, and then shake out the same leg, just pragmatic a little bit. And then again, nice and straight, right? My hips are right, just standing straight on the floor. I bring that foot front just a little, point my toe, so my hips have not moved.
And your abs are sucking the entire body.
Yes. I've got all of this going on. And a little bit of a circle.
I can't watch.
No, that's my problem. I keep looking at feet and then my balance goes wonky on me. And then circle the other way.
I just relax my shoulder. Like when I sit down on my back and now.
Uh-huh. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Woo!
All right, I got to go. But Pam, I am so happy for you right now. You're doing stuff that you're like, I can't do it, and then you're doing it. Right? So you gotta get rid of that word. Get rid of the word. So good.
Woo!
I'm not telling you what to
What I
do.
tell you, I keep forgetting, you know, you got a muscle in your butt.
Yeah.
You got several muscles in your butt.
Because, you know, it's always, okay, it's that muscle right there.
Yeah. It's interesting when you know exactly where that muscle is too.
Gluteus maximus
Is what you're referring
just
to.
figure it's all.
No, if you tighten it up, it will work for you.
Yes. And actually, we're gonna do a little stretching into these muscles. I don't know if it's foggy or if it's misting,
It's misty.
but there's definitely some stuff going on up there.
I think it's just a little bit of both.
So some of those arm things we did when we were standing up, we're gonna do right now.
She's like, really?
Yeah, right.
Actually, this was an awesome class.
Thank you. It was awesome that you guys were both here. Woo!
I know, everybody was here. It's cool.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna take that back side of that hand again. We're gonna bring it over to our leg. Oh, and you know what? Let's hang on there for a second. And then let's open. All right, take the other hand over. We're gonna hold it for a second because I think we need to let things loosen up a little bit. And then open, open, open. We're gonna try to be very flowy. So I'm not doing a hard stop. I'm letting things continue to move. I've got a little bit of a bend in my waist, right? So I'm not up tall. I've got a little bit of a bend going on to try and reach. I'm not gonna reach my toes. If you can reach your toes, that's great. I'm so happy for you. I've got this thing over there, can reach your toes. But if you can't, take your time, no big deal. But I want you to try and reach as far as you can. And make sure that your arm comes right over to your leg. Don't cheat that. And now how about if we go front and back? Now this one you can't arch back like we're doing stand up, but you can come front. And then come back to a nice straight posture, over, open.
Ladies.
Yes, right, say,
Yeah. Pam, see you later.
tell Ty you said hello.
Absolutely.
Right. And open, and one more. Front. And open. And now, when we reach front, and if you want, you can use a block. It's better for your hands to be a little off the floor. It does help me a little bit. And we're just gonna hold. And we can get a little more. Oh. And this is definitely stretching the gluteus maximus. Can you relax your glutes? Sometimes when I start doing this, I'm tense all the way even through that. And if you can relax those glutes, whoo, it's fun. And then feet together. And again, wherever you feel comfortable, I thought it was snow for a minute, it's an entire flock of birds. I just like saw the motion, I'm like, is it snowing? No, it's birds. Crazy person. Okay, so wherever it feels comfortable for you, wherever you get a nice stretch, we're gonna keep this straight, but we're gonna hinge at the waist. Bring them on down. And after you're here for a few seconds, if you would like to bend your head front and arch over. All right, before we get up or split things, we're going to stretch our lower back because I sometimes forget about this. So I've got my, well, let me do it this way. I've got my right leg crossed over my left, and now I'm going to look to the right. I even put my elbow on my knee to get a little bit more rotation. Your spine should be up nice and straight, and you're just twisting around. And if you look to the back, actually it's just a little bit more. Front, switch legs. And that left knee. Looking to the left. And again, I'm up nice and straight, right? Nice. Let's do some lunges. So, don't forget we're starting out 90 degrees, right? So, nice 90 degree here, nice 90 degree here. That way we can make sure our hips are in alignment. You want to make sure that your knee and your foot are not on the same line, right? There needs to be space in between there. So you have a nice solid lunge. Now we're going to bend that front knee. And then we're going to come back and we're going to push and straighten that knee. So now I'm not 90 degrees anymore, right? Because my hips are to the back. Now I'm going to slide my foot front just a little, and I'm going to lunge front again. And if you want to use blocks here, I brought my blocks. Okay. And then come on, back, hips back. Just like them straight. Scooch it a little more forward. And then we'll lunge front. Now you should have a nice wide stretch through here. Make sure that front foot doesn't turn funny. And then bring it back. And again, that front leg straightens out. And then we're going to slide front torso in. My foot wanted to go that way. And again, we're staying out of our shoulders. And if you can get a little deeper. Hold this for as long as you can. And come on back. Let's start again at the top for the other leg. Now I'm going to put my left one in the front. Again, they are not on the same line, my knee and my foot. We get 90 degree, 90 degree. Hip, booty is tucked under, right? And then lunge front. Come back. Hips go back. Our front leg is trying to straighten. This close, it might not straighten all the way, but scoot your front just a little bit. And then we'll go front again. And coming back, and you should be able to straighten that front leg. You can do 4. And we're going to scooch down forward a little bit more. And then lunge. Now you should have that same wide stance going on between your front and your back leg. Really pushing those hips down to the floor. Upper body is nice and upright. You're not in your shoulders, I'm sure of it. And then one more back. Hopefully you can feel all of your here. And then we're going to slide that foot forward into a split. Again, making sure that we're not dipping into our shoulders, right? We don't want our ears in our shoulders. A little more. Awesome. All right. Come on up. Sure. Awesome. Great job. Oh, yeah. All my parts. I'm going to feel them all now. Happy Friday Eve.